All right, guys. Last question for the guided practice. One of the advisory groups wants to make classroom kits for teachers. Each kit included rolls of paper towels and containers of Clorox. Mr. Davis ordered 40 rolls of paper towels and 30 containers of Clorox wipes. Each teacher needs to receive an equal number of each supply. What is the greatest number of teachers that can receive a supply? So again, we're going back. Today we're really focusing on, is this a greatest common factor or least common multiple, right? Are we finding different combinations, or are we buying more of the items of each until we have an equal number of both? Take a second and let me know, do you think it's a GCF or LCM, and why? Great. So if on your notes and on the Nearpod you put greatest common factor, you are correct, because in this problem we are trying to find the greatest number of teachers we can give these supplies to. We are not buying more paper towel rolls. We are not buying more 30 containers of Clorox. We have those. Now we just need to figure out what is the best combination that maximizes it, so that every teacher that gets a kit has the same equal number of both supplies. So let's begin. We have our info, and we have 40 rolls of paper, and we have 30 containers of Clorox. Okay, so if this is a greatest common factor problem, well, let's make sure that we are showing all of our work. We're creating our T-chart, and we have 40 rolls of paper, and we list out all our factors. And our factor pairs are 1 times 40, 2 times 20, 3, nope, 4 times 10, 5 times 8, and then the pattern repeats. Next up, our containers. Same thing. We create our T-chart. We have our 30 containers, and our factor pairs are 1 times 30, 2 times 15, 3 times 10, 30 is not divisible by 4, and then we have 5 times 6. If we keep going, 6 times 5, it repeats. So we don't actually have to list that one, and it repeats. Now, we have identified all our factor pairs. This is a greatest common factor problem. So what is our greatest common factor? Go ahead. I'm going to go and I'm going to circle all of our common factors. 1, 2, 4, 5, 10. And on the next page, what is my greatest common factor? If you said 10, you are correct. 10 is our GCF. It is our greatest common factor is equal to 10. Now, when we're talking about greatest common factor, what does our greatest common factor represent? Does it represent the number of groups, or does it represent the number of items in each group? Great. In this situation, in every greatest common factor always represents the number of groups. And if we're talking about the context, the number of groups here is referring to the number of supply kits. So, for our answer, teachers will be able to get a kit? But I'm going to push you a little bit more. I'm going to push you. How many paper towels will each kit have? How many Clorox containers will each kit have? Let's see if you can figure it out. If you said for the paper towels 4, you are correct. Each kit will have 4 paper towels. And if you said 3 for the Clorox, you are also correct. All right, guys, I'll see you later.